Welcome back to Zenshin Works. We got a battery that's dead. I charged it last night. Let's see if it actually held a charge overnight. Throw it in Betsy and get into it. I gotta buy a new battery, I'm pretty sure, because this thing's old and I think it's pretty cheap, but working with what we got here. All right, let's get her in there. All right, now for the moment of truth. See if she starts. All right, let's bring you in here. Just want to quickly go over some things in this car that actually mean a lot to me. And the reason why I'm not selling this car is obviously, if you've watched my previous video about how I got this car, it was given to me, and I am very thankful that it was, because it's been such a good car. But just some other things in here that mean a lot to me. This is from Tokyo Disney. My fiance got me this when she went there with her parents, and it's been with me on every road trip, and it's just here, and it hangs, and it's a nice little charm. This flower, it goes into that vent. That flower was a decoration at my son's baby shower. So I'm not getting rid of that. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. These dice here, I never really had a car to put dice in per se, but this is the closest thing that I can get. You know, because you see these in when I see these dice, I think of an old like a 64 Impala or like an old boat. But this is the last American full-size car, and honestly I think it's the last car that really they fit style-wise, if that makes any sense. I don't know, I've never had fuzzy dice in a car, and I picked them up. They were like $8, so they hang there. This Ramon keychain thing is something that I got with Ashley and my son. It's kind of hard to focus on, but yeah, there it is. This is from Japan, and then this is also from Japan. Just little knickknacks. I view them kind of as like Amoris, kind of little Lucky Charms. This is just a lavender bag for scent, because this car smells like transmission fluid a lot of the time. So I spilled some in the back seat. This radio is actually a really good memory. That radio, my buddy, I call him Cheddar. My buddy Cheddar and I put that in there in North Carolina when I was stationed there, and we stayed up till, I don't even know, 2:30, 3, 4 in the morning putting that thing in there, and then rear deck speakers because they were blown out and they were terrible. But there was also, I don't know where it went. Here it is. I don't know why I took this off ever. Nope, that's, hold on. You also got these up here, VMFA 242. That's the unit that I was at in Japan. We went to Kadena, Air Force Base down in Okinawa. This is my patch off my coveralls. And then this is a unit in North Carolina that I was at. And that is Mouse 29. That's the unit that I was at in North Carolina. We got the, what do they call them? Ultrasounds of Jaden. It's my son. Little memory here from my fiance's grandmother. And whew, what else we got? Oh yeah, I'll go outside and show you that. Got my Eagle Globe and Anchor license plate. I didn't really have a way to put it on the front of the car. There's a slot for it. I want to put it in there at some point, but I don't have any way to do it as of right now. Taking you back here, this is the first ever modification that I ever did to the car, was these Eagles with the mullet. Found those at Dollar General. Got this one up here, big guy in the center of the rear window, and then this guy over here on this quarter glass. And they've held up surprisingly well. They've been on there for over 2 years. Also got it tinted. Our one friend in here in Indiana does tint, and so we got the, I think this is legal on the front, and then limo in the back, like 5%. And we got the sun strip. Just makes the car look a little, it's hard to tell with the glare, but makes it look a little more aggressive. Thing I was looking for though is a little mini turbocharger that my buddy Cheddar gave me, and it had a battery in it where if you pressed it, it would spool up and then blow off valve or do the turbo flutter. I don't know where that went to. Now I'm gonna have to look for that. It was hanging on the vents, but that's just a little tour of the interior of the Grand Marquis. You guys are gonna see a lot more of that because, well, it's gonna be a drift car. I'm gonna have to work on the interior. For now, it's got to be a daily, but yeah. If you have anything that's in the interior of your car that's like a little memento or like a little, I don't know, I call them charms, but drop it down in the comments. Maybe it's been in there for years. Maybe you just put it in there. I'm a pretty sentimental person, so when someone gives me something, I like to use it and not just let it sit around. Hence the S15 here, and then the hearts. This was on Lola, my S15 in Japan, and this was on my buddy Potter's Altezza in Japan, and we just got that when we went to Japan. But he ended up giving me this because he was like, yeah, I don't have a S15, you know what I mean? So why would I keep it? Ended up actually getting the, no, it's not for sale, this Nismo banner from a buddy that's still in Japan as well, Leonard. Shout out Leonard. Probably don't watch my videos, but that's cool. Love that thing. Found this thing when I was going through my toolbox there. This is actually a defrost heater thing for a car. I guess if your heat went out, you could use this to defrost your window. I had this in my 97 Integra because my heater core was going out. It was actually leaking on the passenger floor. And instead of fixing it, the right thing to do, I just bought that and kept going fast because the car had a turbo on it. But that's funny. I'll probably just end up selling that at the garage sale. Yeah, we found a lot of cool stuff. This jack doesn't work. I pumped it up, doesn't work. And then we got a ratchet, two extensions, two 3/8 extensions, foot long extensions or 10-inch, whatever. This magnet, which will be useful. 1.25 inch. I think this is for axle nuts or maybe some cartridge filters, oil filters. And then the best find of the day, the whole day, ratcheting 10 mil. A Duralast ratcheting 10 mil. Look at that. This is getting put up. This is getting put up right here. It's gonna be Very nice. And then a whole ratchet set with a C-clamp so we can do brakes easy. Coming along. Also, the inside of this thing is disgusting. I don't know if it's just dirt built up or whatever. I have no idea, but you can see in there. I want to hose this out with a pressure washer before I use this as a storage of any kind. But that's cleaned out. I'm gonna put this SOS thing. Oh yeah, I gotta get these out. These are the, forget what I even bought these for. I think I bought them because I was trying to do an alternator on my Monster 3. But these are pretty sick. They are clawfoot sockets, I think they're called. Yeah, I found those. We don't need to buy those. And then I'll just put this in the Grand Marquis because why not? Might as well have one. It's going to be about it for this week on Zenshin Works. Got the Himeji Castle in here from the Tokyo or the Japan trip. Finally decided on a place for that, and then I figured I'd put the yellow hat sticker here because A, the sticker it'll last longer, and B, most people don't know what yellow hat is anyways here, and if you do, you're going to be looking at the car this, inside anyways. And then I didn't really like it anywhere here. Also, when the car comes out, we got to put this license plate on. I got license plate screws from my father-in-law. We got this sick, nasty plate. Hold on. At Don Quixote. That's the Miyajima Torii Gate. That'll be cool on the front of this. And then that's about it this week. We got a car show definitely coming up on the 5th of April. I'll try and get some pictures of some cars. And maybe, I don't know, maybe some videos. But that's about it this week episode of Zenshin Works. If you want to follow along for the Drift Marquise build, the Panther Body Drift build, who knows what it's called? I don't know what it's called yet, but I know the car's name is Betsy, and it's going to be a drift car. Follow along, hit the subscribe button. We're getting to 1,000 by the end of the year. We went up 5 subscribers in the last week and a half, so that's awesome. I appreciate you guys. And that's it. I'll catch you next week on Zenshin Works.